Good day everyone, I am Remedy Ontanes. I'm the reporter of this video. My topic for today is all about Chapter 12 Rules and Competencies of School Heads. Intend learning outcomes. At the end of this chapter, you should discuss the competencies expected of school heads and competency frameworks for the Philippines and Southeast Asia. Alright, for us to be enlightened more about the topic, let us first discuss what is the rule, the competences, and, of course, the school heads. When we say rule is a series of connected behaviors, the rights, the obligations, beliefs, and conventions that people is in a social setting conceptualize. So kaya nga sa isang position, meron tayong iba't ibang papel. So that is actually one of the example of a rule. Next, when we say competences, this is actually the knowledge, abilities, the behaviors, and skills of individual that contribute towards the success and of course the performance of an organization. Next, when we say school head, as stipulated in Chapter 1, Section 5E of RA 9155, the school head is administrative and instructional leader because the primary function of the school is student learning. The school head must spend more time as an instructional leader. An instructional leader, she supervises instruction by observing teachers. At the same time, they teach, conduct post-observation conferences with individual teachers, mentor and coach them, and ensure the teacher have the needed resources for teaching. While physical improvement and fund sourcing are the concerns of administrative leadership to help improve schools, the more critical concern is the improvement of instruction as this directly impacts learning. More often than not, however, school heads spend more time soliciting funds for a plug pool, a stage, a classroom, a pathwalk, and a waiting shed leave no time for instructional supervision. So what is RA 9155? The Governance as the Basic Education Act of 2020-2021, also known as the Republic Act 9155, established as integrative framework for principal empowerment. Okay, it enhanced the principal and leadership goals as well as the local school-based administration towards maintaining the transparency and of course the local responsibility. This is actually the source coming from the ombudsman. So let's proceed to the core of principles. We have here the 7 domains. Domain 1, School Leadership. Effective leadership is the part of every successful school. This domain emphasizes that effective school leaders collaboratively create a vision and establish a climate for teachers and non-teaching personnel and learners to match their highest level of achievements like developing and communicating vision, mission, goals, and objectives of VMGO, database strategic planning, problem solving, building high performance teams, coordinating, and leading and managing change. Domain 2, Instructional Leadership. Education reforms have created an urgent need for a strong emphasis and the development of instructional leadership skills. This domain covers those actions in instructional leadership, just like for example, assessment for learning development and implementation, instructional supervision, and technical assistance that school heads take a delegate to others to promote good teaching and high-level learning among pupils and students. This is also concerned in assessment for learning, developing programs, and or adapting existing programs, implementing programs for instructional improvement and instructional supervision. Next is the Domain 3, Creating Student-Centered Learning Climate. This domain requires that effective school leaders set high standards and create high expectations for learners and at the same time recognizing their achievements. It is also concerned in this setting high social and academic expectations and creating school environments focused on the needs of the learners. Next is Domain 4, Management and Professional Development. Effective school leaders develop the skills and talents of those around them. This domain includes the nurturing and supporting of a learning community that includes teachers and promote the continuous growth and development of personnel. It is actually creating a professional learning community, recruitment and hiring and managing performance of teachers and staff. Domain 5, Parental Involvement and Community Partnership. This domain engage in shared in decision making with the community in achieving universal participation, completion, and functionality. This is also parents and other stakeholder involvement to raise learners' performance, which is concern the parental involvement and external community partnership. Next is Domain 6, School Management and Operations. This domain refers to a critical role school heads play in managing the implementation and monitoring of their school improvement plan or annual implementation plan. It is also concerning managing school operations, fiscal management, and use of technology in the management of operations. Lastly is Domain 7, Personal and Professional Attributes and Interpersonal Effectiveness. This domain refers to a model of professionalism, ethical and moral leadership. This domain includes the development of pride in the ability of the teaching profession. It is focusing on professionalism, communication, interpersonal sensitivity, calmness, honesty, and integrity. So that's all for my report. Thank you for listening.